Hi guys, thank you for joining me. So today we are doing Temu hauls, and yes, you have already seen these maybe. What happened was I used a discount code and then didn't realize they were going to give me a new discount code as an affiliate. Okay, so the other time I recorded this, I couldn't fix the videos, so I'm just redoing them. Okay. It was too much to do in one video. So what I'm doing is I'm breaking it up in 3 hauls because it was too much. So my first one you need to see was household, and lots of good basics, and I think you need them all. And I had to round stuff up to do this video again, and they were all, I was surprised at how many I had already used. And so the first one was household goodies, must-haves. The second one was journal supplies. That's my love. I love making journals. So I got lots of amazing supplies. I'm so thankful for Temu for reaching out to me. And now we're doing other crafts: crochet, sewing, painting. Hey, so let's see. Let's just go down the list here. Let's see. Heart-shaped beaded bracelet. Look at this. I just thought it'd be cute to start wearing some cute stuff for videos. So this heart-shaped, and it's got like blingy little bands in it and stuff. Isn't it pretty? Love it, love it. I thought it was cute. I just thought, since you're just looking at her hands, you know, so I thought cute stuff. Okay. This was $1.19, and it's called Heart-shaped charm beaded bracelet. Romantic hand jewelry, bohemian birthday gift. $1.19. And all of this stuff will be listed in the drop-down box and linked. And my new code, the correct code, is off4565. Okay, and that is 30% off your entire Temu order for new users. Okay, and free returns and free shipping, US only. Now they have started in Canada. And also, I said in the other video, it seems like, I guess they're busy. Used to, you got stuff pretty much within a week. My first few orders were within a week. You know, 6, 7, 8, 9 days, right? Now it might be closer to 2 weeks. But, it still comes fast. But I think they're just bombarded, is my impression. Okay? So stuff might take closer to 2 weeks. Also, they give you a date, and if you haven't received it by when they say, which is about 10, 14 days, right? They will give you a $5 reward or coupon or apology on your account. Okay? If you don't get your order, as soon as it's stated. All right? And I have known people that did get the $5. Okay, first we're going to go with heart-shaped gua sha board. Okay, what I was trying to do was, this is my favorite bone folder. It's agate, and it's not a bone folder if it's agate, right? But I was researching these. They do come bigger. And I have learned that they make massage tools out of agate. And that's my dog Addie. Somebody already said, something about her in the background. She's always on my craft table. She's so little, in her bed so little. Baby girl. So this is actually a massage tool. But I thought it might work like as a bone folder. Just something bigger to hang on to than this. See, that's so tiny. And I'm just looking for options for a bone folder. So this is, and it's actually like a facial massager tool. 99 cents, like that. And it's working well as a bone folder. I really like it. Okay, 99 cents. April, okay, 50 sheets. Okay, this is watercolor book. That was the last thing I needed for watercolor. And I don't know if you're familiar with how expensive watercolor can be. Watercolor paper. And this is 50 sheets. It's A4. I don't know if you're familiar with A4 is slightly larger than letter. US letter. See? It's just a bit, it's not as wide, but I think it's a bit taller. 50 sheets. And it was $7.99. And watercolor paper is very expensive. So I'm excited to start watercoloring. Then this is another thing I needed. Also, this is on there. Now, the link that I put in, all of this will be linked in the description. Or the drop down, right? This one is saying it's $6.09. Now, I have seen these on the site for $8, $9, $10. Okay? So this one is a really good buy. And it is it's calling it a 3-piece set, okay? But it's look how big it is. To hold and wash your watercolor or your any brush. It doesn't have to be watercolor. Your brushes. And then it comes with this palette. And it said you could use this, you know, like as your mixing plate, right? And then it comes with a palette that, cool enough, is also a lid. Now, in my other information, this was $6.99, but now it's $6.09. So it must have lowered or something, okay? This is really neat, and it's a 2-piece set, and it is, and I'm giving my sister one, and I have used it. I don't remember how I wore it. I think I just wore it like that. But it is a thread cutter. How handy is that? I'm really happy with those. And it was only 2-piece, and it was 79 cents for 2 of them. But you can see it's just got a little razor blade in it. And I have used it, and it works great. Love that. And Mindy, I have yours set aside. I have a twin sister, and we share journal supplies. I mean, like what we haul and everything, you know, like that. I got 2 of them, so of course I'll give her one. Now this, it's 2.5 millimeter. And it is it's red aluminum oxide crochet hook for sweater sewing, red handle craft accessories, and knitting tools. Okay, and it was 79 cents, and it's 2.5 millimeter. I have made, I don't know how many I made. Like crocheted flowers, and then like the cotton trim you can get. That I'm gonna try to make that, and I just got crochet thread this week. And flowers, and it's a, you know, crochet thread, so I needed a smaller needle, and you can see it says 2.5 millimeter, and it's size 4.0. I don't understand crochet, you know, terminology. Let's see. I already showed you the bracelet. These are cute. They are and I used these too. And they are just little sewing nippers for cutting thread at the sewing machine. And they do work. I've already used them, and I love them. And I needed those in my life. I said in the last time I was using this pair over at my sewing machine, and they don't even cut thread anymore. They're too dull. Let's see. Okay. Oh, and those were 59 cents. This is cool. I have a thimble somewhere. I'm uncertain where. But it's too tight. It feels like it's squeezing my finger after a few minutes, you know. And this is an adjustable thimble. Isn't that neat? Okay. And I do need these for binding signatures and stuff in journals. So I'm really happy to have that. I haven't used it yet, but I love it. Oh, and it was sewing thimble, 79 cents. Adjustable finger metal shield protector. Okay. 16. Okay, this was cool. And I haven't used these yet. They also make, they're called old lady scissors. I mean, old lady needles or something. That's literally in the title, is old lady needles or something. But the eye of them has like a slot in it that you just slide the thread in instead of threading the needle, you know. And I didn't get those, but I will. But you can also get those with the holder. And it came with, let's see, what's it called? 16-piece set golden tail needles with storage. It says bag, but it's not a bag, it's a box. And then it comes with these, the tip of the needle, I don't know if you can tell, is gold. And then it came with 16. And this is a neat little wooden case. How great is that? Love that. And they have these in different colors too, but it's wood. And then the fittings look like brass. Isn't that neat? And it came with 16 needles. Oh, and 79 cents. Guys, 79 cents. Okay, imagine with your 30% off code for all of this, right? So, there you go. Love that. Love that. Happy to have that. These other, whoops. Let's see. Multi-purpose. Oh, no. No. Okay. 9 character. Beating material deal about you. Okay, this. These are 0.7 millimeters diameter. And the wire I got was the heaviest wire, and it was 0.5. I'll show that next, or soon. But these are 50 millimeters long, and 25.4 millimeters is an inch. That's helpful. Like, people get dyes and stuff, and they're like, I didn't know it was that little, and I wasn't expecting it to be that big, and whatever. Like, right? Like I can't remember. One lady had something, and it was bigger than she thought. And then I've been watching Temu hauls, and I've seen lots of people think stuff was smaller than they thought. So now you know. 25.4 millimeters equals 1 inch, and an easy way to remember that. Okay, tell me if this helps, and tell me if you've gone to think of it like this, and you're like, yeah, that made sense. So 25.4 millimeters equals 1 inch. So think of it like a quarter. 100 millimeters equals 4 inches. Okay? And the example I gave, like a die, let's say it's 70 millimeters. 70 millimeters. Well, then you know that that's just under 3 inches, right? Okay? Now these are 50 millimeters, so that tells us it's about 2 inches, right? And they're 0.7 millimeters, so they're pretty sturdy. And they are the little posts that you do beads on, you know. And so I'm happy about these. And it was 100 of them for $1.19. So I think that is a really good deal. I mean, that's a whole bag of them, right? That's a lot. $1.19. Okay. Okay. This is the jewelry wire I told you about, and I've already used some of it. And it's a spool of wire, and it's 7 meters, and so that's a lot. And a meter is a little more than a yard. Okay, it's about 3 or 4 inches more than a yard. Okay, and it was $1.19, and it's 0.5. That was the biggest diameter they had. 0.5 jewelry wire, and I've already used it. Let's see. 43. Okay, this was called, and this is what's left, and I'll show you what I made. Let's see. 43 grams, and I said this was probably 2 ounces. It might have been more, though. I don't know what a gram is to an ounce, but this little baggie, you can see how big it is. And I said it was probably, you know, like a shot glass is an ounce, right? And I said it was probably 2 of those, and it's probably bigger. It's probably 3 ounces. And it's called 8 millimeter round beads, millet beads, red crystal glass beads, DIY jewelry accessories, earring, bracelet accessories. And it goes from big to teeny tiny. You can see how little the smallest ones are. And look what I made. Now I haven't put them together yet, and I haven't figured out what I'm going to do. But look how many bracelets it made. And I'm going to connect them. I just haven't yet. I just strung them. Okay. And we've got the pink. And those look like stone and pearl, right? With red spacers in between. And this one I just made red and gold. Tiny. And this one, look here. I love red. I'm a redaholic. And then I just did the spine, the tiny, right? And then these, look, they're two different kinds of glass. One is faceted and one is just round. And there's those. See, those are faceted, and then the other one is just round. Okay? And this one's pretty. This is like it feels like stone. The red, the dark red, and then it's got golden red glass looking ones. Isn't that pretty? So, and I alternated golden red in between them. And I'll hold all these up together in a minute. And this, I ran out, so I just used a couple extra, and it don't matter. But look how pretty those are. They're like glass marbly looking red ones. Aren't they pretty? And then I just used gold in there. And then this was a whole bunch of tiny ones, so I just alternated the reds. And I don't know how, I put it all on one bracelet, and it was a lot. So I'm going to have to break it up into bracelets, and then I've got closures to hold them, you know. But look, I made all of those, plus I had some left over out of this one bag. Made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It made 7 bracelets. And I used this wire for them. But I really like them. You like them? And then I bought one, and then I made a bunch. And that was 60 pieces, no, $1.59 for 43 grams. And I still have some left. So there. And I've never made bracelets. I think I did one time. I made something one time. And, but it was easy. It was pretty easy. And I like them. I like them a lot. Do you like them? I put them together, and it was a lot, so I like twisted them, and it looked good, just to make it kind of not so much. But okay, and I think that's everything from our other. So we've got sewing stuff, you know, the little thread cutter ring, and the thimble, and the little scissors, and the needles, and the little cool holder, and the crochet hook, and then these 2 jewelry making pieces, and the watercolor supplies. I'm really happy with all of it. Thank you, Temu. And like I said, my code is off4565. Okay? Thanks so much for watching, guys. Love you. Bye.